You might have heard people say this, that Rolex are boring, they don't take risks.
You kick down the door at Rolex and go, you bitches are lazy.
Well, I think Rolex are very adventurous and always have been. For example, in the past, I think they've had some of the best dial watches with the most materials used of any other watch brand on the market. But what are the best modern Rolex dial watches that you can get in 2025? And I wonder how difficult it would be to actually buy one of these super rare dial watches. Well, that is my objective this week, to buy 3 super rare modern dial Rolex watches that I've never seen before and perhaps you guys have never seen also. And it's currently Tuesday, so I need to get a move on. So I need to find out what the options are. So I'm on the way to the Rolex AD in the Dubai Mall, which I think is actually the largest Rolex AD in the world. So if they don't have any rare dial watches, I don't know where will. The reason I've come here is because the rarer dials tend to be on precious metal watches. So yellow gold, rose gold, white gold. And with the price of gold watches being higher than ever, I figured that the AD might actually have some good watches to show. And you never know, they may even have some available to buy.
Without everything.
Oh, really? Do you normally have more?
At least after a few days. The earliest will be the end of this weekend.
Okay, I can't lie. That was very disappointing. We only got showed a Day-Date 36 rose gold, and it was the one with the diamonds running through the bracelet. So it's not what we're looking for. It's the dials that I'm trying to get here. It's the rare dials. It's the stuff that is hard to get. I thought that the rarer dial watches might not be as popular. Maybe people wouldn't ask for them so much, so maybe they would have some in the back. But whatever the case may be, we didn't see a single Daytona or a single Day-Date 40. So I don't think it's a Dubai issue. I don't think it's a UAE issue. I think it's probably just a global, I don't want to say problem, but it's a global thing that's going on where they either don't have the watches, they're choosing not to show people the watches, but they do have them in the back, or maybe stock allocation was low today and it was just the wrong time of the month. I got unlucky. But I think the best way to do this is probably just to go on the Rolex website, have a look at all the different models and go through each dial one by one, see what's there, and then I can make a plan from what I see. Okay, so it seems to be that there's 3 Rolex models that have more adventurous dials. First one being Day-Dates, then the Daytonas, and then the GMT. So with the Day-Dates, you've got the mother of pearl dial, the Eisenkiesel, the Meteorite, the Pave diamond, and the Onyx dial. And then in the 36mm Day-Date, you have the Aventurine, the turquoise stone dial, Pave diamond, and then the pink opal. With the Daytonas, you've got the mother of pearl and the Meteorite. With the GMT, you've got the Meteorite and the new Tiger Iron. I think that's the selection. I think that's the pot of watches that we have to go after. So why am I doing this? Well, I moved to Dubai a couple of months ago, and the reason for that was because I wanted to be in a market where I had access to better, more rare watches, and I want to be in a position where I can stock and offer my clients better watches and also below retail. So these watches, for example, a lot of these watches are extremely expensive from the AD, and my mission and my aim with stocking watches like this is to be able to offer them below retail. So my clients get the watches that they want at a discounted price and everybody's happy. Okay, so the plan of action is to message as many people in Dubai that I know and trust that either has this watch in their collection or might have it in stock. And then also, perhaps there are some people that have been offered these watches recently by their AD and they may want to go in and buy it. You never know. So I think I've just got to play the waiting game a little bit. So after putting the request out to people, I called it a day, and surprisingly, the next day, I had a very interesting reply. So I've just had a message from a guy that says he's got a brand new Onyx dial Day-Date 40 yellow gold. I just need to check actually, because sometimes people confuse the black dial with the Onyx dial, so I need to just double check that this is actually an Onyx. Yeah, it is. It's an Onyx dial. Wow. That looks so nice. Okay. This could be it. Right. I might get this one. So here is the first watch of the challenge, the Onyx dial Rolex Day-Date 40 yellow gold reference 228238. So this watch is the evolution of the 36mm Day-Date with the Onyx dial that was released in the early 1980s, and this one was a full black dial with no hour markers. Whereas this one, the newer version, does have hour markers in the form of diamond baguettes. And interestingly, this dial has, it looks like a very faint gray line at the bottom of the dial. The onyx stone is a natural stone, and so Rolex have clearly decided to keep it as nature intended. They've kept it raw, they've kept it natural, hence why we see this natural streak running through the dial at the bottom. With that said, because it is a natural stone, every single watch that has this onyx dial is completely unique. And what I've noticed with other onyx dials that I've seen online, sometimes there's one line at the bottom, sometimes two, and even 3 and 4. So this goes to show that, you know, nature is just doing its thing. I love this watch. It's the first I've ever had. I love day dates and I love yellow gold. So this for me as a combination is, it makes me really fall in love with collecting watches. And I wish that I could have this for longer. However, like I said at the start of this video, this watch is available for less than retail and it's brand new. So that's one watch down, hopefully 2 more to go. And I've just focused on Rolex this week, and I know that Patek and AP have some beautiful dial watches. For example, Patek have an incredible handcrafts range with enamel dials and wood marquetry, and they also have some incredible gem set dial designs as well. And also AP have some really rare dial colors. They have famously the Marvel watches with the futuristic looking Spider-Man and Black Panther popping out of the dial. They have the John Mayer Blue Crystal Sky dial. They have skeleton dials. They have the music edition. But I am going to stick with Rolex unless I see something that is too good to turn down. Okay, so this isn't the watch that I'm getting, but this deal consists of a part exchange deal. So the client wants a Pepsi GMT Jubilee 2025, and in return, plus cash on top, obviously, I'm getting this incredible watch. And I haven't been this excited to get a new watch in a very, very long time. And I'm hoping that you guys agree with me that this watch I'm about to get is a stunning watch. So very excited. I've got to meet this guy right now. And as soon as I get home, I will show you what it is. All right, okay. So this is the second of the super rare dial Rolex watches that I've picked up. Before I show you the watch, I just have to say very quickly how appreciative I am that I'm in the position where I can do things like this as, I guess, my full-time job. This is a hobby first, but to actually get to do this, to me is just, it's incredible. And I know that's down to the support of you guys, so I have to say a big thanks to you guys that watch and buy and sell watches with Watch Life, so thank you very much. It's a very, very good watch, this one. It's a watch that I've never had before. Here she is. Super, super happy. I'm still pinching myself the fact that I've even got this in my hands. This is a white gold Daytona, and what makes this one a little bit more special is the black mother of pearl dial with the white pearl subdials. It's diamond hour markers, and it also has 36 diamonds around the bezel. Oyster bracelet, obviously white gold as well, 40mm case. It's a really good size. I think the Daytona sizing is pretty spot on. It is a flashy watch. It is out there. It's not something that you can just wear every day, I guess. It's very heavy as it's full, solid white gold. It's a beautiful Daytona. It's an incredible watch to have this in my hands, to see the different, I guess, hues on the dial. I mean, I can see blue, purple, pink, green. It's just incredible. It's such a nice watch. This dial is a very rare one to get. It's come from oysters in the sea. I'm not exactly sure how Rolex have acquired the pearls. I'm sure they've just bought a lot and have them in reserve in the factory. But this is a black mother of pearl, which is different to the other Daytona that's available on Oysterflex, which is a white mother of pearl. And to me, the colors shimmer in different lighting on this dial is unbelievable. Absolutely incredible watch. But yeah, I mean, it's an absolute privilege to be sat here right now with these two amazing watches. I think I'm gonna call it a week here, not just call it a day, but yeah, I think that's me done. I think having these two now in stock for you guys, both of which are under retail price and both brand new 2025, I think that's mission accomplished. And yeah, pretty damn cool watches. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. For any watches, please do get in touch. Info will be in the description. Bye bye.